Hey guys, what I want to do right now is I want to show you a phenomenal affiliate concept. Imagine having the opportunity to earn a $100 bill over and over and over and over again on a daily basis effortlessly in an automatic pilot. We presently have people earning over $300 to $400 a day here right now, and they don't even know how they're doing it. It's that simple. Isn't that amazing? The best part about this is there is no company owner. There is nobody to dictate. There is nobody to control the commissions. This is all done through instantaneous transactions between you and a direct retail product user. Isn't that amazing? Let me show you how simple this works and how you can start cashing in today immediately. Okay? All right. So here at LVN, it's $147 one time out of pocket to enroll to get access to the product. Now, you're going to be enrolled by somebody called a sponsor. Okay? You're going to have a direct retail transaction between you and a sponsor, not you and the company, but between you and the sponsor. The $147 is paid to that individual we call the sponsor. The sponsor is going to keep a $100 retail profit on a retail sale, and their wholesale cost in making sure that we send out and transact that product is $47 to the actual manufacturer of the product. Isn't that amazing? Now, here's the best part. This is an incredible affiliate concept. Using the one up system, everybody has to qualify with their first sale. So now it all starts with you. Okay? You came in, you bought at 147, your sponsor made $100, no problem. Now, your very first sale, this is going to be called your qualifying sale, and let's say that person is Bill. Now, when you introduce Bill to buying the business package, Bill's going to pay 147, but that 147 is going to transact with Bill and your sponsor because the very first sale you introduce as your qualifying sale, they are referred to your sponsor one time only. You never have to do this again. Now, you can go out now and start your second sale or your first active sale. Okay? Let's say your second sale, or I may say your first active sale, could be Tracy. This is not a qualifying sale. This is Tracy. Tracy purchases the product at 147, transacts with you directly. You keep $100. You're invoiced $47 to supply the product from the manufacturer. Boom, you keep $100 retail profit. Now, here's the beautiful thing. What does Tracy have to do? She has to do exactly what you did previously. Tracy needs to qualify. Tracy's going to go out, generate her first sale. You didn't generate this sale, Tracy did. But Tracy's obligated due to the qualification process of referring Troy, which is her first qualifying sale, to you. So now you get a referral and you make another $100 bill. Isn't that amazing? And you didn't even know who Troy was. Tracy is now free to go. She can start her first active sale like you did, her first pay line, whatever you want to call it. She can start getting into profit immediately. Now, Troy is working directly with you. He was referred to you by Tracy, so guess what? Congratulations. Troy's working directly with you. Troy goes out, generates his first qualifying sale. You don't even know this person. You don't even know they exist until you get a notification. This person is Mike. Mike needs to transact this sale directly with you. Boom, you pick up another $100 bill. Basically, effortlessly in an automatic pilot, Mike contacting you saying, hey, I understand I'm going to be working with you directly. I need to pay the 147. You keep that $100 bill. Troy is now free to start his own first active sale. Mike's now working with you. Guess what? Mike wants to get qualified. What does Mike have to do? Mike has to refer his first qualification sale to you, Terry. You don't even know Terry. Hey, you didn't even know Mike. And now, boom, you pick up another retail transaction of $100. So far you've made 100 off Tracy, 100 off Troy, and 100 off Mike, and you only knew one of these people. Isn't that amazing? So what you're seeing here right now is an infinite pay line, an infinite retail concept generating $100 bills for you to infinity. Because guess what's going to happen next? Mike brought in Terry. Well, guess what? Terry wants to qualify. Terry's going to introduce Karen. And guess what? Karen's got to go in your pay line. You pick up another $100 bill. It's as simple as that. And guess what Karen's going to do? She's going to introduce Susan. And guess what? You pick up another $100 bill. Everyone's got to leave one qualifying sale in your infinite pay line. Isn't that amazing? Now, what happens if you go out and generate a second sale, a third sale, a fourth sale, a fifth sale, a second sale, let's say? Dennis, you pick up $100. And then what happens if Dennis has to qualify? Brings in Rhonda. You pick up $100. And what happens if Rhonda has to qualify? She brings in Vivian. You pick up $100. You're getting paid $100 on every referral being situated within your pay line. I mean, really, what more could you ask for? Everyone is capable of referring one person to LVN to get access to a product that nobody else in the world has. Learning how to close people in 45 seconds or less. Learning how to overcome every objection. Learning how to put minimum 12,000 people in your team per year. And learning how to get involved in any business opportunity in the world online with no money out of pocket. Who would not want access to that and at the same time get paid $100 over and over and over again? Folks, this is absolutely brilliant. It's exciting and it's something the industry needs. For those of you that are serious, get back to the person that sent you this video, let you hear this audio, share the website with you, and let's get started ASAP. I'll see you at the top. How much do they pay for it? Do you have cable? Do you have DirecTV? Do you have satellite? What would it cost? So I did that yesterday. Sorry, not today. I did that yesterday with a friend of mine that lives in Northern Ireland. Okay? And I said to him, I said, can you do me a favor? I said, can you find out for me the price of the various different television networks that you have access to over there, whether it be cable, whether it be a DirecTV system, whether it be a satellite system. And he sent me the websites, and then he asked me why. And now he wants the product for $19.95 because as a member of LVN, you can get it for $19.95. Why is this doing this for me? I always have the most difficult times here navigating things, but no, cancel. All right, so I'm gonna share screens now. Come back to you guys here. Too many windows open at one time, I get discombobulated. So let's take a look at what we have to offer people for $19.95 after they become a one-time lifetime subscriber to LVN for $147 one-time lifetime. We don't do what Costco does. We don't charge you an annual fee. If you notice Costco, they charge you an annual fee to be a member. Ours is a one-time lifetime subscription fee of $147. We also allow our resellers you to make a $100 activation fee to infinity on everybody that joins your business. And I'll do the compensation plan tonight, but I need you all to get a pen and a piece of paper, if you will. I don't want you to try to intellectualize this because I want to show you the comp plan tonight because this is absolutely disgusting money. I showed it to a friend of mine who's going to open up the United Kingdom for us. He's a speaker. He's an author. He's a communicator. He's a coach, a mentor to a lot of people, a lifestyle coach. He almost went through the ceiling. I was talking to him at 1 o'clock in the morning, his time in England last night, and he is so stoked about this. He couldn't believe the money that I showed him and how many people he can bring to the table now. Okay, so I'm sharing. All right, so I'm going to show you the compensation plan here shortly, so make sure you have a pen and paper around. I want you to draw this out because when you draw this out, this is when it has the most power. All right, it really will get you excited. I promise you that. To go watch it on a video is nice, but it's not as nice as when I sit here and I do this with you. Okay? It's almost like having a tutor in your house. I'll tutor you through the compensation plan. I really want you to understand it and see how much money there is to be made in it. Okay? But let me show you the channels. So if any of you are paying more than $30 a month for cable right now, $40 a month for cable right now, $50 a month for cable right now, $60 a month for cable right now. If you're spending more than $25 a month to run your television right now, I want you to consider letting that go. I know it's hard to do, right? You're kind of giving something up that you're familiar with. It's kind of like letting your child go and leave the nest. I don't want to let my cable go or my Netflix because I've had it for so long and I have such a strong emotional connection to it. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? That's, we let it go. So here's the networks you have, all right? So we're in Canada, so we have Canadian TV. We have everything here. Look at all the HBOs. And you'll have access to Canadian TV too. Everything here I show you, you'll have access to. So you'll have all the super channels, the movie networks there, the TSNs where
sporting events that even affect America, believe it or not. We show American programming on pretty much all of Canadian television. We have American programming on Major League Baseball. Look at all the Major League Baseball stuff, you know. Sportsnet, like these are things that probably don't mean a lot to you down there, but when you get on this, go through it. You're going to love it. We have all the NBA networks. You know, the college university kids will go ballistic for this stuff. You know, we have the Food Networks. We have, look at all the Disney channels here. We have Discovery Channel. We have HBO. Look at, where's all the HBO? We got A&E up there. We got HBO here. Okay? Basic. My dog's just going to bark. So we got all the HBOs. We got the A&Es. We've got it all. Like this, you know, Canadian. No, I'm on a call right now. It's okay. I'm on a, sorry guys, just when people come in the house, they don't realize that I'm doing a call here. I just want them to cool it. So yeah, let's go to the USA TV. So, you know, even Ron, you're in Trinidad, Tobago. Like, I mean, your friends on the islands, you know, they're not going to get a whole lot of channels there. I do apologize. I might not have the native language and, you know, might not be, you know, culturally sound to your community, but who wouldn't want this? I mean, this is the American channels, man. Look at that. Like, this is like off the charts. Look at all the ESPN college networks there. I mean, this is money in your pocket. This is money in your pocket. This is a retirement. Like, you go buy a house after 1 year, pay a house off. If you get creative with this, if you just sit and stare at it and say, oh, well, I subscribe to this thing and don't do the right things, then at least you got an incredible product. But this is a license to print money. Look at, that's just one part of the American network. All right, everything is there. Your cable company cannot give you this. Their cable company cannot give you this. That's USA TV. Let's go to USA Regional. There's USA Regional. That's what you like, right? You like all that ABC stuff. Always Be Closing Network. All right, there's the CBS network. All right, look at this, CBS. Look at all the CBSs. Look at all the Fox. You can have this on the road, Kev. You could have this in your truck on the road on a cell phone, a tablet. Just need an internet connection. You know, anybody, truck drivers could have all this stuff in their cabs late at night, you know. NBC networks, everything. They're not going to miss anything from any state. It's absolutely incredible. And then you guys down in the United States, check this out. You guys and gals in the United States, look at this. You've got a Hispanic community down there. Go down to Florida, go down to Texas, go down in the southern United States. You know, I can't begin to tell you how many multi-level marketing companies. And if you get some Hispanic people in on this, you're going to make too much money, because the ones that drive the ethnic groups are the ones that drive multi-level marketing in the States. You know, the mainstream networkers, no offense, but they usually suck. But when you take a look at big companies like Organo Gold, a big coffee company, Organo Gold, they have the African American community, they're the best. They have the Latino community, they're the best. And then the other communities, no offense, they don't really do too much. But I'm just being honest with you, because I'm a marketing consultant, somebody that should know these things. These people will drive this thing into a frenzy. And nobody caters to these communities. This does. All right? So I'm telling you guys, there's stuff going on here. Get some connection. You got some people on your Facebook groups that are in Australia. So we've got some Australian networks they can tap into. Okay? The New Zealanders will love that too. You know? There's Pakistan TV. You know, because people say, do you have anything for Pakistan? We got a little bit there. We got all the primary. All right, let's take a look at India. There's all the primary channels for India. They'll love this stuff. All right, these people are all on Facebook. So I'm just sharing with you creative ideas. Who would like to capitalize on one of the biggest, most highly used products by every family of every household? I would ask people that. Who would like to capitalize financially on a product that every household has in their house? Just about, all right? Some people now, because they're on the internet, their computers, they're dropping cable. But they're going to Netflix, though. I can't begin to tell you how many people I know that don't have cable, but they have Netflix. This destroys both cable and Netflix. I think there's over 5,000 channels, over 4,000 movies that aren't even listed on here. I'm not even listing it. All right. So NFL, Major League, NBA, NHL packages, all there. Here in Canada, $200 right there. NBA, $200. MLB, $200. NFL, $200 on top of your cable. There's $800 here in Canada additional per year. Per year, right there. Never mind the fact that cable in Canada is $200 a month. All right, for like the premium package, and actually it's more than that, 280 if you go to the big package. So huge money to be made here, guys, in Legends VIP Network. Okay, and we've got this self-replicated website for you. We'll modify it over a period of time, make some changes, but we put this together really quick, really fast, because we had too many people inquiring about the product, so we didn't have 3 weeks to build a website. We had like 3 days. So we put this together, we added it on. When somebody comes in at 147 after January 15th, which just passed, they can get the 30-day live stream as part of their package, because we got to deal with the company to do that. And then it's $19.95 a month. So again, if you're spending $25, $30, $40 a month, why? $19.95 a month, go out and get a Fire Stick or an Android box, and you can run this service through an Android box or a Fire Stick. Here's Chris in Singapore. I live here in Singapore. I must say the stream is better than cable TV. Totally love American content. And the sports package is what he really wants. Ahmad in Malaysia, who got hooked up on this 5 weeks ago, lets his kid watch it on the cell phone driving them to school. And Terry in Indiana, if you know where Indiana is, he's saving $1,600 a year being on this. David Martin, $953. David, I was communicating with earlier today. He's got a bunch of people lined up to come in on this. So one-time, lifetime membership fee, subscription fee, you've got a license to print money. So it's not, how much money you make tomorrow. Doesn't matter. You can keep running with this as long as you want, guys. This will just keep her going. And then we have the free, then we have the training program. We have a complete training package and academy. You can go and learn, go in there and learn some of the ideas that I use to build big organizations. You listen to some of the vocabulary that I'll use on people when I'm doing a call during the day on the Zoom rooms. Usually have a 100% closing ratio, 100% closing ratio to get into the Zoom room. And then usually when I do the Zoom, I have a 100% closing ratio to get them to spend money too, because I basically paint a picture that if they don't, they're going to lose a fortune. They're going to be donating money to their cable company. So there's some really good ideas in here. Great marketing tips, great marketing ideas. When somebody tells you they don't have the money, I show you how to solve that. I can show you how to get hold on one sec. I can show you how to get people to say in 45 seconds or yes. I can show you how to get people to say yes, 45 seconds or yes, in 45 seconds or less. I can show you how to get people to say yes to at least looking at anything you want them to look at. All right? All right. All right. Sounds good. Okay, so I'm not going to get into the whole training package unless you have questions on that. All right? But some of the things that I talk about is getting people in the Zoom rooms. Getting into a relationship with somebody is so important, and I am shocked that a lot of people on the internet don't want to do it. But I know why. There used to be a time I was scared, I was shy, I was introverted. It's kind of hard to bring people into a room. If you don't like doing it, here's what you do. You want to make money? Get me to do it for you. I'll do it for you. You introduce me to somebody and I'll bring them into the Zoom room. I'll do the talking. You can watch and listen. All right? I'll do the talking. So part of your 147 is you can have me, and I'm not PayPaling you and tell you to send me $1,000 or $500 or $200 an hour. I'll do it for you for free. I will be your partner for free, and I'll talk to people. Just get somebody interested.
Who's good at doing that, Val?
But you are. You're like the best.
A few times.
You're the best. Bill's been doing this for the last couple of years, but he wasn't doing it when I first met him. Now he knows how to do it. So, what are you going to do? So my question to you is, I am really good at what I do. I'm really good at what I do. And if you can at least allow me to talk to somebody on your behalf, you got a better chance of putting that $100 bill in your pocket. And it's not about getting money out of people. It's about letting them save money, giving them a way better product than they have now, and getting them making money too. It's not about focusing on the cost. When I look at this, I'm not focused on the 147. I'm sitting here saying, how much money am I going to make with this? This is amazing. I'm watching this show prior to getting on here. You know what I'm watching right now? I'll tell you what I'm watching on TV. I got it right here. It's distracting me a little bit. I'm watching these guys, these real estate guys, and they're selling homes in Beverly Hills for 15 million, 11 million, 12 million. I'm watching it. I'm watching them drive up in their Bentleys and seeing these beautiful houses. And here we are on a conference bridge right now in a freaking Zoom room trying to sell a $147 product, and these guys are closing $15.5 million homes in Beverly Hills, right by Rodeo Drive, if any of you know where that is. Those people aren't saying they don't have any money. They're writing checks, 15 mil. How do they have 15 mil? Because they spent $147 a long time ago to get a business off the ground so they can have the $15 million house. People that don't spend the $147 don't have a house. You know what I'm saying? And you guys all have a house because you're smart. You're here. And I'm proud of you. I'm just being honest with you because that's what entrepreneurs do. We don't wait till we're 75 years old or 80 years old and then say, oh, I'm looking for a home-based business now because I pissed my whole life away saying no to great business opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest with you. That's just the way we roll. I'm not going to lie to you. You guys and gals that are on here, you're the smart ones. The other people that don't invest will always bitch and complain and whine and always be miserable on the internet for the rest of their lives. So help me God. I'll put my hand on a Bible on that. And if I'm lying to you about that, may God strike me dead with lightning. I'm 100% correct and I'm never wrong when it comes to that. All right? Trust me when I tell you that. You guys and gals are the cream of the crop being on here tonight. You're making the right decision. You're investing in you. While the other part of the population is too afraid to invest in themselves because they're looking for something called an illusion. It's called fake security. Okay? It doesn't exist. And it just robs you of your life. So anyhow, we've got a training platform here that is spectacular. There's other things in this back office that I don't want to get into right now. It would take me too long. I don't want to keep you here too long tonight. But know this. This is your ticket. If you don't believe me, look at cable companies. Look at Netflix. Netflix started with an idea. Somebody said, oh, I got an idea. Why don't we charge people monthly $7.99, $8.99, $10.99, $13.99, whatever it is, for a movie network? And look what happened. Netflix is $1 billion corporation. So this is your turn to have an idea. Take advantage of the advancement of technology, and you can have your own little license to print money. And you might have an incredible story to share with your children and your grandchildren or your significant others or your family and your friends somewhere down the road. All right? I'm being serious with you. I don't have time for Mickey Mouse here, okay? Mickey Mouse is in Disneyland, not on my call. All right. So let's get into the compensation plan because we pay to be a part of Legends VIP Network. It is one time out of pocket, $147. There are no monthly fees outside of the streaming should you decide you want to stay on the streaming. Okay? With the television, you need a Fire Stick or an Android box because it's an app you're going to download into the box or Amazon Fire Stick. Not one of those Roku's or whatever the hell they're called. But not that. It won't work. It's got to be an Amazon Fire Stick. Okay, you can get them for like $25 in the U.S., $30 in the U.S. Cheaper than the fraction of your cable bill. It's worth it, and Amazon delivers it with a tracking number in 2 days. And then if for you in the U.S., you might get it in 1 day. I got mine in 1 day, and then the next one I got in 2 days. So there's really no wait time. Okay? If you want to download it to your computer, you might have a laptop. You don't need a Fire Stick. You don't need a Fire Stick. We just download the app into your laptop. This can all be done in like 10 minutes. If you have a cell phone, you want to put it on your cell phone? We can do it in 10 minutes. And you can start watching all those networks that I showed you. All right? Think about college university students. They live on campus. Mom, Dad, I live in California, but I'm going to school in Boston. Don't need a television set now. And while they're going to school, they can make $100,000, $200,000 a year networking with all their friends on campus, making this thing go viral. Imagine going to school and you're pulling in $100,000 a semester. You don't have to work in a restaurant and wait tables or paint fences or cut grass or go look for a part-time job because you're making too much money going to school. You show me, you get those college students in front of me, and I can get them making more money than the professors in Harvard. Okay? We can do some incredible things here. Just trying to open up your mind a little bit here. Okay, let's talk about the comp plan. I got to get a pen and a piece of paper. As you can tell, I'm totally not prepared for this. But you know what? Everything always goes here. Let me just grab something here. Okay, I've got my pen. Things get moved around here very quickly. Okay, so I want to show you how this works, because most of you haven't seen me do this, and some of you have.
You're still sharing your screen, Val.
Yeah, okay, I'll change that. Thanks. I'll change that in a second. I'm just getting my paper ready because I'm a little bit slow. I'm Canadian. All right. We're a little bit slower than you hotshot Americans down there. All right. So I want to show you this, guys. All right. You have to have a pen and a piece of paper. Please do not try. I'm watching you all on video, so if any of you don't have a pen and a piece of paper, you might as well get one, because I can call you out on this call. I can see everything going on in your room. If somebody walks by in their underwear behind you, I can tell you exactly what color their underwear is, all right? And I'm not kidding. Tracy and I have done this for years, and people have no idea what we see in their houses going behind them. It is unbelievable. People coming out of the shower, they don't know that they're on video when their husband or wife sitting there. We've seen it all. And I'm just letting you know, we've seen things, and we almost pass out sometimes. It almost becomes like the Playboy Mansion in some cases on these calls, and it's a pretty scary thing, because these people aren't 18 or 19 anymore. They're like, oh my God, what was that? You know, so you know what? Because I'm over 50, I know what that's like. Okay, so I want to have some fun with you guys tonight. I really want you to I want you to see this. I got to get a book here. Okay, Bill, thanks for telling me I'm not sharing, and Tracy, thanks for fixing all that stuff for me, because I'm a little bit busy with my hands here. Okay, so the way this works, what I love about this compensation plan is it pays out a lot of money, and I'm not kidding. The other thing I love about this compensation plan is it's not multi-level marketing, but I'm going to show you how it is multi-level marketing tonight. We're going to draw it out so it looks like a multi-level marketing pay plan. The other thing I love about this marketing plan is it's based on a philosophy. The best philosophy in the world is you got to give in order to receive. And that comes, that kind of was something when I grew up at a Pentecostal church. I'm not here to preach religion because I'm not a religious person, but I did go to a Pentecostal church, very charismatic, and people were speaking in tongues, and, you know, it was all kinds of incredible stuff. But there are some really good principles there that I still remember today, and this compensation plan is all about that. So in order to do well in this compensation plan, you got to give in order to receive. So it starts out with you. I'm going to take somebody's name here. Lexi, stop. Please don't get Lexi going there. Lexi, stop. Okay, so I'll take, I'm going to go with Rachel tonight, because she moves fast, man. I got to tell you, she moves fast. As fast as she saw this presentation the other night, she was in. There was nothing to think about. Absolutely nothing to think about. I really dig it when people can make decisions like that. And by the way, Rachel, great to have you on the team. And Ron, you move fast too. A lot of good people came in very quickly. Have a lot of respect for that. So, okay, so what I did here, look at, can you guys see that? I got a piece of paper and I wrote the name Rachel on it. Okay, you can put your name there. Whatever your name is, put it at the top. I'm using Rachel. It's a demo. So the very first sale you generate, so what's going to happen is somebody's going to come and they're going to watch this. And they might say to you, oh my God, this is pretty good. I'd like to get access to that. I'll pay the $147. Really love to get that streaming. Want to get my 30 days hooked up pretty quick. No problem. So the very first person that says yes, they want to buy from you, that's called an apprentice sale. That's called a training sale. You don't get to keep that sale. You don't make any money on that person. It sounds like it sucks, right? No, it's the best thing that's ever going to happen to you. Watch, I'll prove it to you. So the very first sale you get, you give them to the person that you bought the course from. So if you bought the course from me, your very first person would go to me. Bought from Bill, if you bought from Diane, bought from Ed, Terrell, Kathy, Ron, Jody, anybody. Rachel, guess what? You that person goes away. Now, all the magic happens on the second person that wants to buy this package. Now, after you give the first sale up, that's called an Australian one-up. That's what this pay plan is. You become what's called a master distributor. Look at my picture. What do you see here? I wrote the name Master Distributor above Rachel. She's starting her second sale now. She's the Master Distributor. This is Rachel. Okay? Her first sale is gone. Now she's bringing in her second sale. The second sale's name is Bill. B-I-L-L. Hypothetically speaking, okay? Draw it like this. So Bill is under you, whoever you are at the top, and you are now a master distributor. Write the word master and distributor, or distrib, whatever you want to do, so you remember that. This is your universal spiritual energy on the paper. Some of you blanked out, so I can't see it printing or not, huh? Well, guess what? I'm like Superman. I can see right through that. I can tell if you're writing or not. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. So anyhow, you've got whoever you are here, and I'm using Rachel, and then Bill. So Bill comes in at 147. Rachel's second sale is Bill. The $100 rolls up to Rachel. Okay, so $100 rolls up to Rachel. $100. Okay, so now Bill's got to do what? Bill generates his first sale. It's a training sale. And that person could be Kathy. K-A-T-H-Y. Let's use Kathy. It's a cool name. All right, so what I did here, look at it. There's Rachel. She started her second sale. Bill. Rachel made the $100 instantly. The clients buy directly from you. Rachel takes in the full 147, keeps 100, and then goes, registers her client to the company, and she gets invoiced $47, and she pays that $47 to the company. So there's no commission coming from a company owner. You don't wait to be paid here. You get paid instantly on this transaction. So now Bill brought in Kathy. Kathy pays 147. Where's the 100 going to go? Does anyone know? Guess who that $100 goes
me.
all the
To me.
Rachel.
goes to
Me.
Rachel. Rachel doesn't even know Kathy, but Kathy's going to connect with Rachel. The $100 goes to Rachel. Why? Because the only person that can ever get paid on one of these power legs is the master distributor. Bill is not a master distributor. He's in training to do his first sale. Boom, passes up to Rachel. Rachel's up $200. I just got to draw it out here. Kathy goes out and brings in Tracy. T-R-A-C-E-Y. Okay, so I drew it again. So see? And then I put Tracy there. Kathy brings in Tracy. I'll go faster now, but I just want to make sure. Bill brought in Kathy. Rachel didn't even know Kathy till now. And then Kathy brings in Tracy. Rachel doesn't even have a clue where Tracy's from. But guess what? Tracy's going to buy it. Who gets paid on Tracy? Anyway.
Kathy.
Who?
Kathy. No, Bill.
Rachel.
Rachel. Only Rachel can get paid.
On the first sales.
Every sale from here to eternity.
Oh.
Rachel gets paid on Bill. Rachel gets paid on Kathy. Rachel gets paid on Tracy. And Rachel doesn't even have a clue who these people are. She just made $300 and she doesn't know why. Only the person at the top can get paid. The other ones can't get paid. Tracy brings in Troy. T-R-O-Y. Write it down. See, good thing I'm doing this tonight so you know. So here's Rachel, brought in Bill. Bill does his first sale. What do you got to do at your first sale? You got to give it to the owner of the pay line. Kathy's got to come in, do her first sale. Got to give it to the owner of the pay line. Tracy's got to come in, give her first sale away. Got to give it to the owner of the pay line. Back to Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. This is $400 for you. You have no idea what the heck's going on. I say that in a fun-loving way, of course. You're getting all these people contacting you. They got to buy from you. Now, what's Troy going to do? Troy's going to bring in somebody by the name of Brian. B-R-I-A-N. Okay, there's Brian. So where does Brian's $100 go to now when he comes in? Who's he buying the course from? Anyone know?
Rachel.
Rachel. All goes to Rachel for some really cool reason, I guess. Rachel makes another $100. And guess what? I'll stop here. But Brian's going to bring in Susan. Who gets the money?
Me.
Rachel. Susan's going to bring in Karen. Who's going to get the money?
Me.
Karen, yeah, that's right. Karen's going to bring in Steve. Who gets the money?
It's unlimited.
Unlimited Rachel. Her name is Rachel Unlimited.
I like it. I need to change
Rachel
my name.
Kaching.
Every human being on planet Earth that comes in under Rachel, one giving one, 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 giving one. All
Sounds like the casino.
That's my new rap song. Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away. I'm a Red Hot Chili Pepper. So anyhow, the whole point being is Rachel, that's all your Kaczynski. Your name is RachelUnlimitedKaczynski.com. Russian for cash.
I
Right?
love it.
Yeah. So Rachel owns this. This is all her real estate from here to eternity. If 100 people come in through this leg, one leaving one, leaving one, leaving one, there's 100 people here. Does anyone know what 100 times 100 is? I'm not very good at math. 100 times 100. Come on, somebody's got to know it. 100 times 100 is $10,000 in Rachel's Hip City Pocket Bank. You know what the greatest bank account in the world is? The Hip City Pocket Bank. You want to know where it's located? It's located 2 inches below your belt. That's the address. The Hip City Pocket Bank is 2 inches below the belt, Daddy. I love it. It's open all the time, 24/7. Bring the cash in. You got a deposit today? Very nice of you. Thank you. You know, so we're having fun here. But here, we're not finished yet. What happens if Rachel brings in another person here and starts a pay line all over? That's just Bill. What if she brings in Bob? And then Bob brings in one, who brings in one, who brings in one, who brings in one. Whose money's all this down here on another pay line?
Rachel.
Rachel. So Rachel's got a few, got $10,000 growing here, $7,000 growing here. What happens if Rachel brings in another one beside Bob, makes her third sale? She starts a whole nother line again, right? All the way down here, another line. She could have one here, one here, one here, one here. She could have 10 wide, 100 wide, 1,000 wide. It's infinite in width, and all the people that come in underneath from anyone else she puts in the program, all the way down to infinity, $100 bills, $100 bills, $100 bills, $100 bills, $100 bills. And that's a legitimate home-based business, legally by law, 100% tax deductible in your state, your province, your country. It's called a direct retail transaction between you and another party that is buying a subscription to a business with a legitimate product and service. Just like getting electricity into your house, like getting gas into your house to warm your house up in the wintertime, getting cable into your house, just like paying a frickin' cell phone bill, these people are buying a streaming monthly subscription that we as a company have to pay a service provider in the United Kingdom money every single month to keep you on service. This is not free to us. We didn't just make this up, and I don't do it from my bathroom. I don't have a server sitting in my hot tub or anything like that. There is a company out of the UK that's been around for 9 years that has been running this platform. They have over 4 million people using their streaming operation, and we happen to be just another private labeled, white labeled company that struck a contractual agreement with them to say, can we give it to all our wonderful people out there and allow our wonderful people to make fabulous money saving people money on cable. It sounds really weird coming to a conference call or a webinar and saying, I want to save you money. Because if I was doing a health and nutritional company here tonight, or if I was doing, anything else out here tonight, I'd be marking the product up. Because I think you all know this, as much as I love health and nutritional products cost companies about $5 to $6. And then they put a compensation plan there, and then they mark them up to $50, $70, $120, $150, whatever it is. But their cost is usually around $5. How do I know that? Because I've been doing this for 40 years and I've been at the corporate level for about 11 of those 40 years. There's nothing I don't know when it comes to where they're buying their products from most of the time, how it all works, how they build their business plans. Been there, done it. It's not my first rodeo. Okay? You're talking to the David Copperfield of MLM. I know how every magic trick is done in this industry. And the worst part about me that they don't like is I expose it. So there, some people out there aren't going to like me doing that, and they don't like me doing that because I talk too much. All right? So when you have a big fat mouth like me, look out. You get in trouble with people sometimes that don't like you.